My apologies because this video isn't really original. Um, Sorry for the background. I think that's like a leaky faucet outside. Um, like I said, apologies for this video not being original because I kind of watched the start video and I'm kind of rehashing my views on this topic. Um, this is kind of like a review, a response to Crystal and Karazine's daughter, pointing, kind of dissing black men. Um, and I don't want to put this girl's name out. I don't want to put her mom name out. I'm probably going to think, about thinking about like naming the video without putting their names in it. But, I might do it just for what the hell. But, I'm kind of just shocked. But then again, I'm not. But to me, it's very disrespectful that you have black girls who are so desperate to be with white men or men of other races to fit in, to be a part of white supremacy, to, you know, piss other black people off. And I wanted just to say that I, to be honest with you, I feel kind of sorry for her because she's only 16. She's a young girl. Um, she hasn't experienced much, but only God knows what Crystal and Karazhan teaches that girl. And I'm referring to her full black daughter, not the mixed one, the full black one. And only God knows what bullshit that girl is being indoctrinated with, you know. And what Crystal and Karazhan's daughter was saying that she's in high school, she's so in love with white boys or non-black men, and the ironic thing is that those men aren't checking her. They don't even want to fuck with her. They even tell her, "Hey, you need to mess with your own." And she's kind of like shocked and like, "What?" It's like she's heartbroken. She's probably beating herself up, telling herself, "Oh my God, I'll never be with Nick Jonas. Oh my God, I won't be able to date One Direction. Oh my God, Justin Bieber might not have my baby. Oh my God, Justin Timberlake probably won't sign my autograph just because I'm black." And it's to me, it's so sad. It's so sad and ridiculous. That this girl is so whitewashed. And the ironic thing is like white boys done such a good job with this shit to the point of white supremacy has done such a good job with this shit is that they don't even want the end result. It's like baking a cake and it's like, well, I don't want it. To me, it's just so freaking sad. But, nothing sadder than hearing a black girl dislike black men for dumbass reasons. And let me kind of backtrack for a bit because I've been using POF for about 2.5 years, I think. About 2 years, I believe. And I've run across a lot of girls who suffer self-hate, a lot of black girls who are on the same shit that Crystal and Karazine and her daughter are on. And yes, I have a lot of stories to tell. A lot of black girls are changing their ethnicity multiple times from black, mixed, Hispanic to other, just to just to get the white boys' attention, just to say, hey, I'm not like them. Oh, hey, you know, I'm better than them. Oh, hey, I'm not as ghetto. I see their profiles, man. I see them. It just gets me laughing when I see the self hate rolling. You know, I remember I was talking to this one girl. She's a graduate of some school in South Carolina or North Carolina, and I talked to her and she was like, "You're too young," and I was like, we're only like 2 years apart. It's you know, I am mature. I'm not like the other niggas who are just worrying about sex, but she was so worried about the 2 year the two the 2 year age gap, and she was just acting like, oh, you're too young, you're too young. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I kind of checked back on her, and then she's on this kind of she's bitching on her profile about how nobody's checking her, and she's going to delete it. And I saw her ethnicity keep changing from black to Hispanic, and it was just pathetic. It was just pathetic. I remember another girl I was talking to. I didn't really meet her, but it was on the site, and she was looking for the white. She didn't even tell me she was looking for white boys. She was telling me she was looking for Native Americans, and I was like, Native American. That's a tough one. A lot of people falsely claim Native American. But she was just looking for basically a white boy with a tan, basically. And and I talked to her for a few minutes. She was really dumb. She didn't even know what a $5 Indian was. The girl was really stupid, and she's a mixed girl. I think she told me her mom was somebody was white, somebody was black. I don't know how she came up with Native American. Probably with the old, the stereotypical shit of, oh, my grandma was Native American. But anyways, I was looking at her page and I noticed her ethnicity kept on changing from Native American to mixed to black to what other to this and that, and I'm like, this again? All right. I met a black girl who is just like Crystal and Caroline's daughter, like the one I was referring to previously, and she was telling me that she is writing a book. I think it was a little children's book. Can't remember what it was about, but she was telling me that she's not attracted to black men. And I was like, okay, what happened? And she was telling me that she was in a relationship and her boyfriend cheated on her with her roommate. And I was like, okay, what else? And she was like, that was it. And I was like, this is so stupid. You cannot be basing or generalizing that black men cheat. And the thing, it was just you solely basing it on this guy. It's so ambiguous. Like, how do you generalize like that? And that's the stupid thing, and that's the sad thing about it, is that a black woman can look at a lame like, let's say Steve Urkel was real. If she met a Steve Urkel like brother, she would still say that, oh, niggas cheat. All niggas cheat. And be looking at his face. And he's like, okay, well, hey, I never had a girlfriend. Hey, I never did this, but despite all that, I can treat a woman right. But, she'll still turn him down and kind of make a bullshit reason of, oh, he's lame. But, this girl, she was just so stupid. I was like, I just kind of stopped talking to her because it just kind of mind boggled me. Because even when like females will say like, oh well, black men rationalize generalize black women, they always say welfare, baby mama, and this and that. But the thing is that black men are willing to explore and still willing to give black women a chance. Take coons like Tommy Sotomayor. He would talk all this shit about why he doesn't like black women, and and when nobody's looking, and when the white girls ain't checking him, he runs to black women. So at least with brothers is that we are giving black women a chance. We are giving them a chance. We're not putting them in the dirt. And, we're not dating one black girl and saying, oh, fuck it. Forget them. We're not doing that. That's the thing what black women do. That's the thing black women will do. They'll date one brother, have a bad time with him, and then be like, all these black men ain't shit. All these black men cheating. But yeah, you calling niggas lames though. Date the lame. And that's what I've been trying to talk. I've been texting some of my female friends. I was saying like, date a lame. What's the worst that can happen with a lame? And they can never tell me. But I might have to make this a two-part video because I don't want to be up too long. I really want to bathe. And I don't want to be outside. And this faucet is annoying. But I might make it to a two-part video. But one thing I will say is that on POF, I have in real life, I have met girls who had legitimate disgruntles with black men. I have. There was one girl. She didn't. She didn't like black men. She didn't date black men because she was raped as a child. She was molested by her two male cousins, and it scorned her for life. Ironically, me and her hooked up on POF. We talked, and she was like, "I never thought I would give black men a chance, despite this horrible thing happening to me." And we didn't. We're not friends now, but because of me, she's opening her heart to black men. After me, she tried dating a white boy, but the white boy was acting like a dick, and he just wanted to have sex with her, and she was like, no. And then she was dating this black guy. They had a good little start, but they broke up. But now she's single. I don't know what she's doing now, but she's just worrying about herself, I guess. But I don't like black women who dislike black men for dumbass shit. I don't like that. I would understand when, we're dealing with a female who's psychologically damaged, and then I can say, okay, let me back up a little bit. But I'm going to back up. I'm going to stop, think, and I'm going to run to you and save you. I just don't like that. If you're dealing with a female who's been raped, abused, you kind of get it. But when you have females who just say dumb shit like, "Oh, I'm just watching so much. I'm watching TV, and I see these black men cussing. I see these black men rapping. I see these black men, doing shit." And it's like, okay, hold up. You're not in the ghettos. I understand that, but I'm sure there's brothers or at least African brothers you can talk to in your community, in your school. But yet they're always underlooked, right? They're always underlooked. I might have to make this to a two-part for real though. I'm so tired. But, females can't have stupid reasons to dislike black men because it's just retarded. And they can't say that, oh, it's a double standard for black men. You know, with us, with black men, we're giving black women multiple chances. I've been on that tangent to where I'm like, man, F black women, this F. I'll admit that I was on that for a little bit. But the thing was, even though I was on that tangent, I was still giving them chances. Some of these sisters don't even do that shit. They'll run off some kind of shit they saw on television, or shit they got from their mom, or shit they got from a second or third hand person, and run off with it and be like, okay, I'm not gonna like these niggas. And then it's like, wait a minute. You have all these cornballs over here, but you let these niggas ruin them. And these kids are the cornballs or the lames are over here crying on YouTube. I'm gonna make a video about these niggas crying on YouTube. But you got these dudes crying on YouTube talking about how they can't get a girl. And you ain't, I mean, I ain't saying that you have to date them. I'm like saying like get to know them. Because when you're saying that you don't like black men for stupid ass reasons, you're hurting them too. Jeez, man. I'm definitely gonna have to make a part 2 for this shit.